Hello everyone, and welcome to Telione Season 2, Episode 64. In the last episode, we'll do this real quick, 30-second intro. We built some stuff, talked sometimes, Enos talked to a god, everyone took their headphones off, you guys got closer to the iceberg, found the iceberg, talked to King. Now it's up to you to make your decision on who you want to bring into the iceberg while the Cullen Sound birds start scouting the iceberg for entrances. And that is where we pick up in episode 64 is conversation about what you guys want to do next. Here we are. On the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Playing D&D.
Is Vibro in, are they on, is it all hands on deck to make this decision, or are they, somewhere on the ship to, seek out?
They're just on the ship.
Okay.
They're most likely in the medical bay, where they tend to be.
Alright.
Because King kind of just swooped over to your ship to have a quick discussion, and then hopped right back over to finish parking their ship as well.
I'm going to... I look over at Enos. I don't want to make the decision for everyone, but I do think it's a good idea if we have Bivrel. It would also incentivize them for helping us, because they're already getting part of your gold, and then whatever they grab is just extra for them. So I think that would help them if they want to.
Yeah, I think they'd be okay with that. I can go down with you if you want to ask them.
I don't mind. I know that Enos, I mean this in the nicest way, they don't like you. And they barely like me. So,
yeah.
I mean, you can come with, but...
I won't say anything.
Okay. That's what I was going to lead to next. Alright. And I make my way over to Bivrel.
Yeah, you open up the medical bay, you see Mother and Bivrel are in here as they tend to be. There's one person that seems to have an upset stomach somewhat recently, and you also see Bivrel is standing over one of the other siren bodies, just continuing to dissect it a little bit.
Bivrel, I didn't mean to interrupt what you're doing, but we're trying to figure out who wants to go and help with this dragon venture, and I thought it might be a good idea for you to go with us. It would, if you want to, of course. It would be beneficial. You would still be getting your gold from Enos. This would just add to it, if you want.
Well, that is fair, that I could get the extra treasure that I might want. There is another thing I'm quite interested in, potentially. But the caveat is I cannot be anywhere near the front.
That's fair. Enos is probably going to take the brunt of it.
If you would assume so, that's a good choice. But, as you see, I don't really wear armor, so I'm quite easy to hurt. You don't want to hurt me, right?
No, I don't.
Good choice. Good answer. When are you all heading out? If I can get anything ready beforehand.
Whenever you can be ready. So as soon as possible, actually.
Good luck, Mother, and whatever your name is. Bivrel just walks out of the room.
I'll look at... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I just look over at Enos, I'm like, I think that's a yes. And then I just follow them out.
Can I actually stop Kai halfway through, in the hallway? Once Bivrel goes up the stairs, I'll stop Kai in the hallway. Kai, actually, there's something I gotta tell you.
Yes, Ignis.
I know, because I know you said that you don't want any secrets between us, so, earlier.
You see that Kai, after you say you don't want any secrets, they're actually, intently listening now. It was passively listening, and then it was like, oh, you're serious. And actually locking in.
Earlier today, this morning, I tried praying to Eleanor's god, Eldath.
Eldath.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. I think I'm just trying to figure out why she would. It doesn't matter. Anyway, something spoke back.
Okay.
But it wasn't Eldath.
What spoke back? Now I'm confused.
Their god.
Their
goddess.
god. Their goddess spoke back.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same one that, she was...
She made it very clear who she was.
Oh, that's... great. No, that's great. So what did she say to you? If you don't mind me asking.
I was just... She's taking over Eldath's domain. I don't know if that means she's getting stronger. And they're getting stronger.
Can I roll a religion check to see what that means? Because Eleanor has told Kai that Eldath is a peace deity. So I don't... What would that mean if... What would that mean to a goddess of deity or whatever she is now? Would that be like a religion?
Yeah, you can do a religion check. It's a fairly high DC.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
I'm going to put it at 18, so it is still possible.
Okay. +0? Come on. You get natural 20s for social stuff all the time. That is an 18 exactly.
Alright. So you're asking about a god of peace versus what Veranestra would want with that.
Yeah. Like, what does that mean in the context of her taking over her dominion? Of Eldath's dominion?
So you would understand that this Veranestra character, because you've also had the book about it, is one of the gods of the Feywild.
Yes.
Which is a part of the Seelie Court, yada yada.
All that jazz.
The thing that is somewhat new to most of you is the idea that there is a celestial realm as well. You would assume that there's a place that inhabits angels and all that stuff. There's this really small area of the celestial realm that's called the Celestial Council. And there are 10 deities there. Eldath is one of those deities.
Okay.
And they all have these very grandiose temples there. And you would just think, if what Enos is saying is true about taking over a domain,
Veranestra wants that.
Maybe they're seeping into the celestial realm somehow.
Okay. I just kind of takes a step back, just trying to process all of it contextually. Whatever she's doing to gain power, at some point, we really do need to find a way to stop her and her plan. We can't do that right now. We don't have the knowledge to do that now. But at a certain point, that has to be on our docket, because I don't like the feeling of knowing that... almost said the name... that I don't like the idea that she is gaining power and sapping it from another plane. Especially as a plane full of powerful angels and deities and temples. I don't like. This makes me uncomfortable, but The more information, the better, I guess. I appreciate you telling me, but it only makes me more terrified. And also, I'm not going to bring it up now because we have stuff to do, but I did see part of that letter that you had. I don't know what you did with it, but be real with me. Be honest with me. Now's your time. Where is Eleonora?
Her letter didn't say, but she made her choice.
Okay.
It's about this time you hear of the anchor dropping, and you feel the boat slow down and stop.
Can I insight Enos right now to see if it's... I'm not saying that he's not telling the truth, but it's definitely, is he leaving information out? I guess is the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll roll for you, Val. Don't worry.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, what is my insight? It's +4. See, but combat, my rolls are gonna be ass. That's 24. No, wait, no. 21. My bad.
Okay. You had seen how Enos was reacting about the letter before, which was a little bit sorrowful, but there's a little bit of hint of a small amount of anger now. So it's something, it seems like something has changed, at least slightly.
Okay. I'm not going to fully get into it with him now, but I will just look at you. Enos, I know something has changed. The whole thing about being forthcoming and upright is that you let people in, especially the people who want to help. I'm not saying you get into it with me now, but I'm just saying at some point, to lighten your burden, let us help. And I get my stuff, and I go upstairs.
So while all this is happening, what is Giltesh or Willow doing? And or Willow doing?
I was gonna let the rest of them kind of figure out who else to take with us because I'm still not super familiar with everyone on the crew. I was actually gonna go down below deck. I'm assuming while we've been talking with the Cullen Sound, Mikiel is just kind of passed around just to kind of keep him out of danger. But I'm gonna go downstairs and just if someone's in with him in my room or just go to see him. I wanted to go talk to him, even if I know he probably can't talk back yet. I mean, I guess he's 2, but I just wanted to go see him because this will probably be the first time I've been away, and I want to go make sure that whoever is gonna watch him while we're gone, I'm gonna go downstairs. So I don't know if I'll pass Kai and Enos on the way.
You'll probably pass by Vrel. You won't really notice Kai or Enos.
You get Mikael's dietary restrictions or whatever.
Because you would know that there are other children around. One of them is with Daimi, one of them is with Kuvar, stuff like that. Which the Sitali and Kuvar family is right next to your room.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming they're probably the ones who most often will, because there are other kids around for him to play with or whatever.
Yeah, the other ones are much older. They're 8 or 9.
Oh,
but
so it's more like they're playing with him.
Yeah, they're just tossing him around
Probably.
like a doll.
200%. So yeah, I'll go downstairs, and I'll just knock on their room, just to kind of poke my head in.
Yeah, it swings open fairly lightly. You see Sitali's there. Kuvar is just passed out right now because he's a part of the night crew. Yes? What do you need?
I just wanted to see Mikiel for a moment before we go into the iceberg. And also give you a heads up, I don't know how long we'll be in there. But I'll just go and pick him up and probably just go over into our room or into the hallway. It's not super secretive. I just wanted him to be away from the other kids so he could actually pay attention.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm writing notes.
Ignoring your child.
Damn. I'll just kind of sit him, or like stand him on the ground, and I'll kneel in front of him. And I'll just really gently touch the, kind of like braided wooden necklace that's around his neck. And then kind of touch his cheek. And I'll talk to him in, oh god, what's that language?
Sylvan?
Yeah, Sylvan. I was like, oh, what's the one from Faye? And I'll just say, I'm gonna be gone for a little while. Everything's okay. I'm okay. But I need you to be strong for me, and you need to listen, okay? I'm assuming I would have probably raised him to at least understand a little bit of common, even though that's not typically what we would have spoken, but...
yeah.
I promise I'll be back soon, okay? He'll protect us, and he'll watch over us. And then I'll just...
see him kind of like look down and then just like hugs your leg.
I'll just pick him up and hug him close. It'll be alright. I promise I'll come back to you. And I'll just kiss him on the forehead and set him back inside the room. Oh, shit.
Not in front of my friends. Yeah. You give him back to Satali. And she just like gives you a really concerned look, like be careful.
I will. If something goes wrong, his necklace might do something funny. Not sure, but it might. And if that happens, alert someone on the ship. And I'll just...
All right.
I'll leave her with that piece of
She just looks...
and peace out.
She just looks distressed now. It's like, oh, okay.
Is this kid a bomb?
Great.
Yeah, so it's so ominous. If something goes wrong, the countdown starts.
You have 30 seconds to get off the ship. Good luck.
Because if I go down, my kid's coming with me.
And the whole plane of existence.
Yeah.
Turns into a black hole.
He'll be the only
touch
one to
doing
return to the Fae realm.
Yeah. If I can't return, I know he will.
When it's a family when you got Willow.
Exactly. I'd say Giltesh is probably up on the top deck. I'd say he's like sitting like on like the railing along the side of the ship, because I assume like we're docked now, right? He will just kind of be sitting there, and I'll just kind of keep like using like control flames to kind of just create like a little just like bit of flame to help like keep me warm, just a smidge, not much though, because I assume it's like below 0. Like I was frigid out here.
Yeah. It is. You all can see your breath, no problems right now.
Yeah, so just kind of like kicking my feet, just waiting for everybody else to get up there. What's going on?
You can all reconvene, and a couple minutes later, 2 parrots land on the ship.
2 what?
Parrot.
Oh, it
Parrots.
said parents. I was like, whose parents are these?
Eleanor's dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, her mom and dad fall from the sky.
We need to figure out who the 6th person is, because it's 6 people coming total, right, from our crew?
No, it's...
You don't have
No,
to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just 5, okay.
At the moment, it's us 4 and Vivro.
I mean, if we
Do
really
we-
want, we could take, you know what? Continue. Ignore me.
Or Junior Alexandria.
Alistar.
Sabo Cole.
I was thinking, the captain,
Master
Aubrey
Flower.
Masterflower,
first
first
mate.
mate. Damn.
Only take her robot, not her. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with just the 5 of us.
I'll throw it to her and see what's her response. I guess if she wants to.
You go towards the area where Wakia normally is, and Aubrey's usually close by, but she's just not there.
Okay.
The robot nor Wakia or Aubrey are there.
Ooh.
Because it's now parked.
Oh, duh. Okay. I was scared. I was like, not another
What
teleport.
mystery is this?
Well, if they're at that point, then I guess we gotta get ready.
Are Sartine and Alexandria around?
Yeah, Alexandria is just kind of hanging out with Grenjar, keeping him company. Sartine just looks antsy and wants to shoot something, but that's just how she always looks.
Why not bring her so she can shoot something?
She's big. Can she not? How are the parrots gonna get her? I'm just thinking.
Well, the parrots are parrot-sized. They are not like giant parrots.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, we need more. The more firepower, the better, I guess. Is Sartine on the is there with us? And I guess Bivrel's there too.
Yeah,
now?
she's Bivrel's starting to come out of the main captain's quarters. But you do see Sartine just kind of sitting there in the middle of the top deck, just looking bored as hell.
Sartine.
Yes.
And then like look over. Do you? If I tell you have an opportunity to shoot a big lizard, a big lizard, are you interested?
She puts her giant hand on your now much larger shoulder. Are you telling me to kill your friend?
No. I'm talking about the dragon that's in the iceberg. Is that her crunching into the rocks that are on my shoulder?
Val, I don't know what it is, but your microphone is hella hot.
I'm sorry.
It's all through his phone, so it's just
I could do it somewhere. Actually,
It's the crunch.
It's my headset.
Oh god.
Didn't know we had
Such a funny moment.
Just look over at Enos. You're chewing so loud.
It's like, what are you even eating right now?
Pretzels. No,
The parrots are very interested in Enos right now. They're trying to get what he's
I'm
eating.
making the wood chips taste like steak.
You guys ever watch How I Met Your Mother? There's this one scene where Lily's eating pretzels and she's like, "Where do you get those pretzels? Ace Hardware?" Anyway, continue.
Okay, well, Sartine just has her hand on your shoulder. Maybe. But if it's only one creature, I'm much less interested.
Even if it's a pretty big one.
It is fucking cold right now.
Fair enough. The choice is yours. We're about to leave soon. So I just wanted to put that ball in your court if you want.
I don't know if you know things about big lizards, but this will not pierce very well.
Alright. Do you want, if we come back, do you want me to bring you back something? Some lizard hide, if I can?
Sure, that sounds very good. I can put it next to other lizard head I've mounted on the wall.
Okay.
I have 2 mounts on my wall, but I'm saving one for later.
Kai kind of just like looks away and is like, I don't think I can grab the whole head. Just mentally thinking about it, but like, yes, will do.
Perfect. I'm going to go under now. It is too cold for me.
Alright.
Because she has, for this entire trip, wear very minimal clothes and is stubborn enough to not put more on.
Of course she doubles down. Of course she's a doubling down type of person.
Well, she's also a Goliath,
Yeah.
so she has resistance to
Word, I forgot. Well,
cold. She's just like, this, too much. Yeah. Bivrel has the biggest coat you've ever seen on. It's just fur from head to toe, all black.
oh, of course.
You gotta keep, if you're a death cleric, you gotta keep that going.
Mhm.
She walks over to all of you. You can see her nose is starting to already turn, their nose is already starting to turn red. Alright. I'm ready. Where are we going? Why are there birds attacking Enos? Oh god, why did I agree to this?
Monty, quick question.
Yes.
Thematically, not necessarily like it changes my mechanics or like have actual like. Would it be easier for me thematically to stand the cold if I was a winter Eladrin? Would I be able to tolerate it a little better?
Potentially. It wouldn't be much of a difference, similar to how Goliaths can still freeze to death.
It just wouldn't be
But it
so
would-
uncomfortable.
Yeah, you'd probably also be camouflaged a little bit better.
Yeah. Sounds good. That sounds interesting. Yeah. So, Enos is the only one who's seen this a little bit before. But starting at my fingertips that are already really cold in my nose, you see my skin start to change from like the bright summery green over to like a pale icy blue, and my hair goes from not the whole color changes, but at the roots you can see it kind of go like just bright white, and the kind of flowers and butterflies that normally sprinkle there are just kind of dissipate to leave like just dead branches. That's a little better.
You got a bang over one eye, and you're just like, I'm sad.
When I was...
What? No, but it sounds cool as fuck.
It also works because this is the first time like I'm willingly leaving Mikiel behind, and it's a little hard.
But after the parrots stop messing with Enos, they land. Are you ready to go?
Oh man.
As ready as we will be.
And the second one, can you follow?
Do you mean fly or...
Climb iceberg.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, stick close. And they start flying towards the iceberg because you guys are like parked right next to it, so it's just one small jump away to be able to start climbing it. Having a climber's kit with pythons and all that stuff would definitely be helpful.
Okay.
And with Kai, your 23 passive perception, once King jumped to the other ship, it just kind of kept going around and you don't know where it is anymore.
Okay. I can't find Wakia or Master.
You could potentially find
Okay,
it.
I was gonna.
They have a room on the second floor.
I was gonna tell them to like maybe try to keep an eye on that ship that's going around.
Okay. You go to the room and everything. Wakia like cracks the door open only slightly. Yeah. Yes.
Hi, Wakia. Before we go, I just wanted to say, try to keep an eye on our ship that we've joined with, just in case things go south.
Okay. I'll go tell Alexandria and the big angry one to keep an eye out.
All right. Because I noticed that they started moving around the iceberg, and I'm not saying I don't trust them. I'm just saying I hope that things go well so I can keep that trust.
Give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, because something's probably going down with her.
So something sounded off with all
Yeah. You said perception?
Yeah.
Okay. 14 plus 8, so that's what? 22.
22. It's really faint, but it sounds like someone's throwing up inside the room.
Oh.
Like they're trying to suppress it because someone knocked on the door.
Master Flower, are you okay?
No response.
Oh, fuck.
I can hear you.
You don't have to worry. I can take care of her like how she was taking care of me when I was having issues, apparently.
Okay. Let Mother know if things get worse.
Yeah, of course, Kai. Don't worry.
Alright, as Brian, I can take a guess. Yeah, I'm gonna just... I'll trust her and make my way.
Perfect. How are you guys climbing this iceberg?
Let's see. I don't know if I have anything that could help us.
Don't we have, don't you have pitons?
I had some.
Peyton Manning?
We used them in the Underdark. I used
Yeah.
mine in the Underdark. I don't know if anyone else has some. And I know I never re-upped after using those. Pretty sure we never got them back.
I know.
Shocking to no one, Bivrel has nothing to
Yeah,
help
I
with
know.
the situation.
I know you. Don't you have a climbing speed already?
How far is the iceberg? I got something. Don't worry. How far is the
I
iceberg?
thought of something
'Cause
too.
the iceberg's only like a 5-foot jump away. The ship's parked very well. If anything, it kind of like bumps the iceberg every so often, but it's at a slow enough pace that this metal ship isn't going to get injured by it.
Okay. But how far do we need to climb?
You can't see it. You just see the parrots going up.
Okay.
Also,
well,
a quick question. Since the fight with the sirens, I'm assuming we've had time for a short rest since then, right?
Yes,
Or we've
yes,
had
yes.
Okay.
You've had a long rest.
That's what
Word.
that's what I thought, but I hadn't updated my character sheet, so I wanted to make sure.
Yep, you had a long rest. Did a bunch of building stuff. Kai had a dream.
Yeah.
Recap part 2.
I got a dream.
Kai's now bigger, etc., etc.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take one of the spears, or what is it, like a javelin? I forget what it's called.
You also have harpoons on the ship.
That's what I meant, harpoon. I'm gonna get a harpoon, tie a rope to it, and should I shoot it or should I throw it? What do you guys think?
They don't have much upward angle since they are right next to the iceberg. It would be a weird shot.
Okay, so I'm just gonna lean back as far as I can in the ship, and then I'm just gonna like see where the birds are and then throw it.
Don't hit the.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not aiming for the birds. I'm just aiming in a general direction to see how high up they're flying.
Give me an athletics check with advantage because you're taking your time.
Cool.
While you're doing this, I'm just gonna say, if this doesn't work, I could spend a wild shape to fly a good portion of us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure this will work. I got this. All right.
If anything, now we'll be even more attached to the iceberg, which could actually be beneficial to us. But the rope is only maxed out at 60 feet with this.
Cool. So that's gonna be 25.
Disappears. You hear it hit something, and it feels like it went in pretty well.
Cool. I pull on the rope just to be sure. Feel sturdy?
It's feeling pretty solid.
Okay. I think we should still go up one at a time just in case, but
I'm fine with that.
cool. I'll go first, I guess, just in case there's anything big and scary up there.
Yeah, as you start heading up, Bivrel starts using thaumaturgy and kind of lightens the way around you so that you can see a little bit better.
Cool. But yeah, I'll make my way up.
Simple enough. You start climbing. You get to about the 50 feet section. You no longer can really see anything around you because you're now just in a limbo space of fog. You can kind of see the small pocket that Bivrel is using thaumaturgy on, but it only has a 30-foot range.
Mm.
And you start getting closer to where the harpoon is. Give me a perception check.
Ugh, that's not great. That's only a 13.
You think you might be able to see a lip above you, but you're not 100% sure. But you do hear the parrots not too terribly far away from where the harpoon landed.
Awesome. I'm gonna yell down. It's like, I think it almost reaches. And then I'm gonna go to where the harpoon is. Just kind of give it a little tug just to make sure it's all the way in. If it carried me, I'm pretty sure it'll take everyone up.
Seems like it's locked in.
Cool. And then I'm gonna do, since the harpoon, grab onto the harpoon. Oh, is that a good idea?
Well, the harpoon's in at like a 45-degree
Okay,
angle
never
to
mind
begin
then.
with.
You're right.
And it's about halfway into the iceberg.
Okay.
So you only have maybe a foot to hold on to.
I'll just, oof.
Got any daggers or anything?
I have my sword, but I don't know if that's gonna help.
Windbreaker has a hook on it.
Windbreaker is not with me at the time because they're working on it.
Oh, that's right. It's a shame.
Yeah. So,
Well, Bivrel was the one working on it, and they're with you.
Yeah.
left on the ship, I'm pretty sure.
If you can have Windbreaker, because you are taking one of the people that's doing the most of the work.
Yeah, they're working on the gem, right? So yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Bivrel and Sabo said they'd work on the gem, but now you have half the crew of that with you right now.
Yeah. So I guess I can take. Yeah, I guess I'll take Windbreaker with me. So yeah, I'll just use the hook to go the rest of the way out.
You hook, you feel like it's latched in, you pull yourself up, reaching as far as you can, you find a ledge, and you're able to get a good handhold.
Alright, perfect. And then I'll stay looking down so that when the next person comes up, I'll help them up with Windbreaker as well.
Perfect. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. And can I ready Thorn Whip just in case I fall?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Someone.
You have a strength of 16, so you do not have to make a check.
Oh, hell yeah!
You can just climb easily, but then you have that roughly 10+ foot gap before you're up to the top, but you can see Enos holding Windbreaker down.
I don't want to make him fall or him drop Windbreaker. Can I see if there's like is Enos above like a roof, I guess, in this like cave entrance, or is it just?
It doesn't seem to be. He's kind of for Enos as well. You're kind of on this like little flat section, and Enos, you can see about 10 feet behind where you pulled yourself up is where the cave actually the entrance begins. And it's about a 20-foot wide entrance.
Okay, then I'll take Enos's help instead of using Thorn Whip then.
Okay. Yep, easy enough. Between both of your really high strengths, you're able to pull each other up. Who wants to go next?
I'm still gonna
I
ready
can go.
Thorn Whip just in case. Just for someone, which is
Okay.
still gonna hurt, but it'll pull them.
Okay. Willow, give me an athletics check at advantage to climb this rope. Ian's muted, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna.
So
Go ahead.
Is gonna be 21.
You climb up, you see the axe of Enos reaching down to you, grab it, you're pulled up into the landing.
I was gonna ask to make sure Willow was okay since they're now like ice and blue.
Oh, we could have talked while Kai was.
Yeah, I was just
While
gonna.
Kai was. Yeah. I'll just. So I guess before I would have climbed up. This was the first time I left my child. And I can't help but always fear that I may not come back. Because I'm all they have left. And also, it's just fucking cold. But I'm okay.
Yes. The good news is, if you die, I can just bring you back.
Oh, I forgot Bivrel was right there. That's true.
Oh,
But
awkward.
I also
In
I
more
don't want
ways
to
than one,
expect you.
specifically.
I didn't want to expect you to use your magic on a stranger, but I appreciate it. And I'll climb up.
Feels awkward, climbs.
I guess.
I will bring you back as a zombie to your child, don't you worry.
Do you want to go next, Bravo?
You see they kind of look at you and look at your arms. I think we should go up together, because the chances of me falling are very high.
Oh, I can't hear them, so I hope they land so I don't have to hit them with Thorn Whip. That will make me upset and sad.
Oh,
With a 6 in their strength score.
Let's
see how they do.
I'll be right behind you, Bifro.
I definitely appreciate that. They rolled very well with advantage. A 15 total on their advantage.
Let's go.
They rolled a 17 and a 14, so either way they were going to be successful. But they get about halfway up, rest for about a minute, go the other halfway, look up, and just hate everything that's happening right now. Oh, I really, really miss Carleone right now. And like reaches for the axe and gets pulled up. And Giltesh, your strength score is also high enough that you wouldn't have to make any
Let's
checks.
go.
So you are all pulled up. You can see that it's kind of this inlay where the cave actually begins, and it is a very wide entrance.
And now I'll move you over to the right place to be.
Ooh.
Yay, not a ship.
Why does mine look like that? Holy shit, what
We're in
happened
the
here?
orb. We're in a
Mine
fushigi,
looks
y'all.
goofy as fuck. I love this. So, where the map portrays that there are trees and such, it really isn't so. It's kind of more of like these like glaciers, these glacier things kind of sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not much of it. So, grabbing onto those ones has been super helpful.
Cool.
But you do see the entrance ahead of you. I will be staying back here and assisting from right here. If you need my help, I only can touch you to heal you.
Oh, we brought Sartine with us, didn't we?
No,
No.
nah, they bailed.
We ended up not bringing her. Oh, she
didn't
said no.
want-
Yeah,
that's right.
Sartine in her tube top, she's like, I'm good. It's a little too cold for me.
Sorry, my brain like missed that.
Yeah, she was too busy on summer vibes for the most of this vacation. Now that it's winter again, she's just like, nah, I'm good. But yeah. What do you all want to do?
Is it, like, I assume it's this dark.
Yeah, it is fairly dark. The thing you kind of notice as you get closer to this entrance of the cave is the fog isn't as prominent from inside the cave.
Okay. Well, I can't see, so if everyone's cool with that, I'm gonna light a torch.
That's fine with me.
Thank you. Cause my familiar does not have dark vision.
Oh, I can actually see
Can you not
now.
see shit right now?
I can still see. Oh, it's like a little circle for me, but I see.
Oh, you can see around Kai, that's right.
Yeah, I see 30 feet in a circle.
Oh,
Centered.
yes, let me-
Centered on Enos, actually.
Centered on Enos. I have to go look at this to see why.
I'm glowing now.
Yeah, why is it centered on Enos?
Don't-
That's weird.
I spoke to a god.
Why
I glow now.
does Enos have glow on it?
I
Yeah.
Why did it
have
just-
light around me now.
That's what happens when you speak to a god once. It doesn't matter what kind of god.
Monty said it's my turn with the glow. It's mine.
Yeah. Is Kai not glowing right now? What the fuck? No, he's glowing 10
Oh,
minutes.
shit.
Okay. Okay, and now I get to give Giltesh the fact that he's holding a light. So 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
Yeah.
correct?
So, this whole room is dark, correct?
Yeah, it's dark in here. Whoa, there we go.
For the first time ever, I'm gonna kind of look around the room, and I'm gonna look at Kai. Does it always look like that?
Meaning,
Oh, right. I can see what you guys see now. I learned this rune, so I can actually see pretty. What is that noise?
I think it's Ian. It was happening a little bit earlier.
Sorry.
Ian. You have dark vision?
I have 120 feet of dark vision, baby.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, there's your dark vision.
The cloud
Okay.
with the cloud rune. But this is the first time ever actually seeing in dark vision, so it's like grayscale. So I'm like trying to figure out, like, it just looks weird. You just see me kind of like, yeah, I can see now in the
that's-
dark. But does it always look like this? It's kind
for
of.
me, it's shades of red, but you know.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess.
Can't be, you know. But yeah, I'm happy you can see it. Makes us not have to worry as much. But let's keep moving. I'm happy that things are. I don't know. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it makes it easier for me to lead this way, actually. So now that I can actually see, so I will take the lead. I have no access to roll 20, so if
Oh, we can't move you?
I'll give everyone access to Enos. I can do it on this computer.
I guess
Just because I don't want to have to do it.
with being the other semi-melee person, I will, I guess, go behind Enos.
Okay. Yeah, what you all kind of notice initially as you start walking in is the outside has this snowy-ish effect, but once it gets to more covered, it becomes a lot more icy of the blue coloration. And even deeper in, even if you weren't able to fully see, there are these small crystals in this cave that emit very small amounts of light.
Okay. I guess we're gonna keep making our way.
Yeah.
And moving forward, you come to a section that seems to go into several different paths. You see 3 paths ahead of you. 2 off to the right, and then it also looks like potentially 2 off to the left.
Do we hear anything coming from either of these?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
As you can see one of the routes ahead of you, there's sections of it that just seem to drop.
So I rolled a 13 plus 8, so 21.
It's very faint, but almost in every direction you hear talking. But in one of the directions off to your left side, you also hear this heavy scratching sound.
Oh. Okay. Not towards the scratching.
Can I check something before we decide where to go? I'm going to, with my very extensive knowledge on dragons now, just kidding. I want to look at the ground, and I want to see if any of these 4 ways have any footsteps, any type of prints.
Give me a survival check.
I gotcha.
Was it ever even confirmed or like mentioned that there would be a dragon here?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
I thought it was one of the pirate people said that something was guarding the treasure.
Somebody rolled a check, and you said that one of a white dragon's abilities was to create a haze. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's a dragon, but it is.
But it
one
makes
of
the
a
assumption.
White dragon's ability.
Yeah, because Kai did something, it was the commune with nature, I
Yeah.
think. And you looked for a specific thing, and it was just completely surrounding you.
Yeah.
So 21 on that survival.
Yeah. It seems as though all of these caverns were made by some kind of creature.
Mhm.
So at one point, this iceberg was solid. And you just see these heavy scratch marks all over the place.
On all of them?
And every single direction you see heavy scratch marks. You don't really see footprints because it is ice. There's not much snow leading to footprints around here. But there are just these very large scratch marks everywhere. They look old, they look new. It's hard to tell.
Cool. I will tell everyone that.
With that
Yeah, what looked kind of like regular cracks in the ice, it's starting to make more sense that these are large claw marks of types.
Okay. With all that information, I want to go towards the talking.
Yeah, you hear talking coming from the front right and the front left.
Okay.
The front left section where there's also these little drops in the pathing in front of you.
Then do they sound familiar? Like, we can take the assumption, like, I guess. But...
They don't sound familiar, but it almost seems sing-songy. You can't get all the words, but there's some kind of melody to it.
Fuck, I don't like that either. I guess that they from both directions they're sing-songy?
Yep, from both directions.
Alright, guys.
I think we just stay on our guard and we'll be fine.
Alright. Then I guess I gotta move Enos too. I guess we will take this one going this way.
This path up here?
Ian, was that the one you were talking about?
No, that's where the scratching was coming.
This is the path where the heavy scratching sounds are coming.
Hell no, then. Yeah,
the path with the
distant
voices is the
scratching
one with all the
sounds.
crystals right here.
Okay, then yeah. Then
This
we'll be
one?
going down this one.
Yeah, yes.
Mhm.
My bad.
Are you standing inside of me, Giltesh?
Sorry. Pardon me.
I'm just riding your shoulders.
Yeah. Should we...
As you start going down this hallway, the sing-songiness gets louder, but because your amazing passive perception, it's not from in front of you, but it almost seems like it's coming through the walls.
Come on.
That's weird. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna just keep
Should
out.
Should
Keep
we
on.
be stealthing?
Yeah, maybe let's try to be more stealthy.
Okay. If we want to do stealth checks, we can.
Sure.
Hiya. Nice.
Nice shot.
And another mid roll. Actually, I don't think.
Hiya.
Yeah, and as you are moving forward, you can see these dropped sections. You look down them, and it seems like there's these manufactured spikes sticking up from them. So these are some kind of large spike traps that have been built.
That are already procced, or is it like are they already like they're traps? Are they already sprung, or are they just there?
It's just more of, if you slide the wrong direction, you'll probably fall in them.
Okay, understood. So
And Enos, since you are from a tribe that works with traps, these are definitely man-made.
Okay, interesting. Of course, I'll
I got
also
a 5
cover
on
you
my
that.
stealth.
Damn.
Okay.
Dirty
18.
20. Ooh.
30, 20, 18, Enos.
15.
Cool. 9 for Bivrel.
damn.
They're just shivering.
Yeah.
The clacking of teeth.
Oh, well, this isn't exactly what I expected from this iceberg, but we can keep moving if need be.
Just everyone be careful on the way down.
Stealth.
It looks very slippery.
March forward.
Yeah, I was gonna say we move forward, but is there any is this like a tunnel going down?
Yes.
It's staying pretty flat, all things
Oh,
considered.
okay, never mind then. I thought we were like slope sliding down.
No, there's no defined axes changes in this section.
Cool. Then yeah, we making our way. Kinda.
I was trying to see if there's a way that I can attach.
Slow down.
Oh, sorry.
Slow down, everybody, please.
Oh, he's dragging us back.
Yes, I am dragging you back. Since Giltesh seems to be leading right now.
That's just because Enos wasn't being moved.
Yeah, I had
yeah,
to
that's
move
fine.
over.
So we saying Enos is in your spot?
Yes.
Perfect.
Because people aren't moving, I need to be back. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm in the
As you
front.
go in between these two sections of spikes, Kai, you see a hand come out of the ice and grab Enos's ankle.
Oh god.
Ooh, that's a 14 plus, probably a big number, I think.
Or is Kai the only
Fine.
one who sees it?
Yes. What is the plus for this? Plus 5, so a 19 to hit.
That hits.
There's no way that's the right amount of dice. Hold on.
100 d20?
Yeah, I'm not going to use that number because that number's very high. You take 9 points of necrotic damage as this ghostly hand wraps up and grabs you. And, yeah. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Hold on, what's my... Do you know my total HP? I have access to nothing. My computer's being asked right now. I think it's 143.
Yeah, I can open you up right now.
Oh
Like a book. What?
Up.
130, but it says you're at 126 right now for some reason.
You got a
Let's
long
take
rest.
I don't know where you would have taken damage. Well, this was the same day that Kai shot the arrow at you.
True. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm at.
Ooh.
You're at 126 without taking damage right now.
And I'm sure my charisma is +0, so that's a 14 on the charisma save.
That just succeeds, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna alert everyone now that I saw that shit, but
So the hand goes up. I need everyone to roll initiative. I haven't had
Easy.
to do this two things set up in such a long time, so you haven't done real
did I
quick.
only see it because of the observant feat?
Because your passive perception is 20.
Oh.
Screaming into the mic.
Now that it's been pointed out, can we see it?
Yeah, you can see the hand grab, rake down, and then disappear again.
Yeah, just see it go down. I go, what the fuck?
Can I cast Detect Magic? Oh wait, sorry, we're on initiative. I forgot. I forbore.
You might be going first though.
I forgot.
I rolled a nat 20, so.
Oh, wait, I have advantage on initiative.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say, I just rolled so bad. That's not that much better. Can someone write 15 for me?
I
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Love you.
Did my okay? I hope that showed up for me. Oh, you wrote a fit. My bad. I played. Oops, I didn't get it.
Vivrel. Ooh.
Okay.
A bad roll for Vivrel today.
Damn.
For pirates, I rolled another 13. What's their initiative bonus here? I have so many tabs I have to look through.
For
I'm so sorry.
Pirates?
What?
Huh?
Probably like pirates that died in here.
What?
That'd be my
Less
guess.
than this one.
Let's say Anaya. What? What?
What?
What?
Okay. Descending.
Damn.
All right. Willow, you are up first. At the moment, you don't really see anything.
So the hand's disappeared now.
Yes, you saw it just rake through Enos's leg. His leg's now bleeding and you can see this like black necrosis starting to go in the wounds. But you do not see anything at the moment.
I will cast Detect Magic. So I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. If they sense it, I can see the aura. Well, it says an aura if the creature is visible, but I would sense magic in a 30-foot radius sphere.
The only magic you really pick up is from the crystals surrounding you that are emitting blue light, and the magic items that everyone has on their person.
Gotcha.
That is what you are picking up right now. I need to change over to battle
So-
music.
Let's see what I can do for a bonus action.
I have to do 400 things because I'm a DM.
I can't do anything else, so... And everyone's in my way, so I can't, like... actually... Misty Step, even though it's an at-use thing, would be, like... I could still consider it a spell, though, right? Just for future turns.
Eladrin get one for free, and it doesn't cost a spell to do it. Cost a
Okay.
spell slot to do it, so you'd be able to.
Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step. I'm getting better at using the tools. I'm gonna Misty Step over here, which is 30 feet. Just to kind of
Okay.
get out, like, more spread out so we can kind of have a better field advantage, and then that'll be the end of my turn.
Perfect. Up next are the Ghost Pirates.
Oh. Hi.
And the issue is one of them's under Eldath.
Oh.
There we go. So
Hey, buddy.
you send out this magic aura you teleport away as you see 3 of these pirates just come out of the ground. They're fairly well dressed. They have scimitars at their side, and one of them goes to reach towards you, Kai. Hiya! Ooh, piss. 12 to hit.
Nice.
As it just reaches out with its hand, and it has weapons.
I kind of spin the staff around and like push their strike out of the way.
Yeah, just grabs the staff, and it almost feels like it's burning its hand, but doesn't really care. Oh, that one doesn't even want to fight Enos because he already fucked up against them. 5, 10. That one goes over to Giltesh and is going to just try and rake across your face. No! Wow, why am I rolling shit now? 13.
That hits.
No, 15.
That hits. Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, max damage. 15 points of necrotic damage. It's just like just rakes
shit.
across your chest.
Okay, well now, okay. I will use shield in the future. I wanted to see what these guys could do. I found out very hard.
And then I need Kai and Giltesh to make charisma saving throws.
Oh no, not the charisma save.
As that one grabs your staff, and you think you're pushing him away as he tries to go inside of you. And as he rakes across, you feel the elbow start to try and penetrate in up your nose, Giltesh, and tries to go into your body.
16.
I rolled a 16 minus 2, so 14.
Both succeed. Neither of these ghosts are able to enter your body, and you are immune to the effect for 24
Let's
hours.
go.
Minus 2!
And then the last one appears next to Willow as it just, the hands come out, grabs both of your, it's going to try and grab both of your calves and just rake downwards. What? Why do I keep rolling you? You keep failing me. 12.
Doesn't hit.
What you mean? Stay psych right now. Because now you gotta make a charisma saving throw. What specialty of the Warlocks?
With a +8, that's gonna be a solid 11.
You fail. That ghost goes.
You said it was a
into-
charisma, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Damn.
That ghost disappears into Eleonora. Oh, Eleonora, Willow.
Who's that?
I should know your character by now. And then up next is Bivrel. Oh, well, I did assume we were going to have ghosts. Upsetting. Because I can't do much against ghosts. They are somewhat a weakness to me.
I love.
Yes, you're all good.
I just like the idea that Vivrel's having this dialogue out loud during combat.
It's like, well, shit.
Just.
Where's my ruler?
Doing fucking trigonometry to just like. If I cast my spell.
Well, I have to do something
That's only
here.
about 30 feet. Just 40 feet. Oh, good.
Eleanor, damn it. Why do I keep saying the wrong name today? I'm so tired. As Bivrel takes a piece of the cloth that just surround the furs around her, rips out a chunk of it and chucks it at the 2 ghosts in front of them and casts Bane. Charisma saving throws for those 2.
Oh, we're back.
Those 2? One of them might have just barely failed. 18. One barely succeeds, one fails. So the one next to Kai is baned.
And Bane is to saving throws or attack rolls?
Minus D4 from saving throws and attack rolls.
Okay.
So that is Bivrel's action. They are now concentrating. And they are going to back up. That ends Bivrel's turn. Enos, this is your turn.
Cool. Are the ghosts?
You have one ghost right next to you.
Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna ask. If they were back in the wall, or if they were still out here.
Yeah, the two that went after Giltesh and Kai came out of the ground and kind of stayed. Right now, you are on a very thin path between two spike traps.
Cool. And did I see the one go into Willow?
Yes, because you were looking that direction.
Cool. Not that I know what to do about that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and rage.
Perfect.
Hiya!
Oh, okay. I might have a plan, but God, that sucks. What do I need?
And then
Dust. Okay.
and then I'll just take two swings at the one right in front of me.
Go for it.
With my great sword. So I don't think these guys are hard to hit, so I'm not gonna reckless it. Hiya.
Okay. Hiya.
That's a 20. Dirty 20.
All right. You pivot your foot on this precarious bridge that you're on, and you slice through, and you feel tangible, but it also goes straight through him. But you felt like you did hit something.
Do I roll damage or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Okay.
I'm just describing the fact that they didn't have resistance to your attack.
Cool.
Cool. We needed that info.
Ooh, that's actually really high
I
damage.
think. Let me recheck.
10, 16.
Because you're using the great sword, right?
Yes, and it is technically magical. So it's going to be, if I'm remembering correctly, it should be an 18 points of damage.
All right.
I rolled pretty well on those die.
Yeah. You slice through, and when you finish going through, you see the legs of this ghost just disappear, but his top half's still there, and he's like, well, that was quite rude of you, to say the least.
And as I'm going down, like, as I slice them in half from the lower left, I'm going up, and I'm going to slice them in half down the middle.
Go for it.
And so,
As you
that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Wah! And then another
He-
great
yeah,
roll.
He doesn't have much health left.
6, 8, 11. Math, 17.
Yeah. So you cut through, his legs fall off. That wasn't nice. You cut right through his skull as he falls into two parts. And he just goes, I'll remember you. And disappears.
Cool. And there's two more.
You still have movement. There's only one more that you can see. The other one went inside of Willow.
But we're in like a SWAT corridor, right? So is
Yeah.
it hard to get up there? Past people?
No, you can move to Willow pretty easily. You just have to go on several small bridges.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm gonna move to Willow, so in case he starts attacking anyone, it'll be me.
Alright, there you go. You go through all the spike traps, getting through most of them. You can see that there's now another corridor. It now splits into another set of corridors. One to the left, one to the right, but you are now next to Willow. Giltesh, it is your turn.
I am going to follow
Rage.
Enos. God, I wish.
Okay.
I will take that opportunity of attack.
The D4, 11 plus 5.
16. 11 plus 5.
Yep.
And
Because it was a 12 minus 1 plus 5.
meets it, beats it. Okay,
Yes.
then it's no point. So yeah, it hits.
13 points of necrotic damage. As you try and run away, he just grabs your arm and you just rip away as you go.
Fucker. Okay.
Only rolling high against you.
Why?
Sorry.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get here, and I'm gonna turn around, and I didn't have to use a spell, so I am going to cast second level Scorching Ray,
Go for it.
just to see if it actually hits. It works. Dirty 20.
Hits.
Cocked. Natural 1.
Okay. Misses.
And a 17.
Hits.
Okay.
You send out the 3 shots. It hits him, but you can see that there's almost like this crystalline portion of him. It does not seem to have as much damage, have as much effect as you would like.
Okay. So that's fine. So he takes 8 points from the first blast. And
All right.
7 points from the second blast.
Is that already halved, or I still have to halve?
If you have them, it'd be 4, and do you round up or down?
And 4, so
Okay.
8 damage total.
Flag.
So I'm adjusting their health because their health was extremely high the way I had it set before. Perfect. So you're just gonna stand there in the middle of these 2 other spike traps?
I'll turn around.
You still have another 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, it was more of a turnaround and do that, and then I'd like to get close to Enos. Because I'm
All right.
scared. You got it, Kai!
Perfectly valid. Kai, it is your turn. You have a ghost that is baned in front of you.
Okay. Gosh, I wish I prepared for this one-on-one. Yeah, it's dead. I'm going to, because it's the first one's already dead, and it's just me and this
Other one,
ghost. Okay, so I'm going to. Okay. Yeah, Kai, put the hands on him. I'm gonna do. As a bonus action, we're going to shillelagh.
Yes.
And Kai, with Ember's staff being now a spear, he's gonna just take one big, run up and take one big slash from legs to head with this shillelagh attack.
So
You see the ghost as you're attacking him. He's raking, but there's also a weird interest in you when he's attacking.
oh.
Okay, does a dirty 20? Does that hit?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely hits.
Come on, melee damage. Come on. That is 10 points of damage total.
Not too shabby. He's you just slice through, it becomes less corporeal, and then does come back together. You still did full damage. He goes, "Do you have a brother? Interesting."
Oh.
I just gonna sit there. I don't think I do.
Well, how unfortunate.
Oh, wait.
Up next.
Wait.
No.
Coming out of the middle of the spike traps, you see a... Oh god, I'm gonna have to remember so much about this character right now.
Oh, God.
You see a man. That's not what I wanted. I'm getting used to this new application. You see a heavier set man. He has this long tangled beard that has a completely bald head that's covered in a traditional tricorn hat. He has... It's kind of hard to tell since he's also a ghost. What you would assume to be dark eyes, but because of the ghostly aspects of him, he has more of the half bright eyes as well. But across his chest, he has this bandolier, and there's vials of eyeballs kind of sitting across them.
Oh.
Who wants to tell me why you guys are fighting these people?
Yarg.
And he just looks both ways. Who are all of you? I want explanations now.
Us?
Is looking at us? Or are you looking
Yes,
at the ghost?
yes, you, not my crew. My crew's a bunch of idiots. Who are you all?
Your crew's ghosts.
I'm a ghost.
Wait, what? No,
Okay,
we knew
see it
that.
now.
Okay, we are.
Are you good people?
Yes.
Yes.
Your crew attacked us. To be fair.
Give me a group persuasion check.
That is
Oh,
true.
no.
Just so everybody knows, for the fact, I'm gonna.
Bivrel's indifferent.
I mean, I'm still ready to fight. this guy.
Okay, -2. Jesus.
So This is
said everyone
Foul's last
gets
episode because he's gonna die. Except you, because you are possessed right now. You can't really do anything.
Okay,
Damn.
so I'm just kind of... What thematically is happening right now? Am I just not in control of my body?
Yeah, you have zero control. You just feel someone is like moving your skeleton around.
Well, it's just. Sorry.
15.
You feel your body moving towards one of the spike traps, Willow.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
So
13.
What persuasions? 13?
15.
12.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right. If you're in someone right now, get out. I'm not dealing with this right now. We've been stuck here for 300 years. We can at least show people the same graciousness we showed everyone else.
Oh.
As the ghost inside of Willow comes back out. All right, boss. Whatever you say. He just looks really upset. We finally get to try out these new abilities, and just take it away from us. Yes, I do take it away from you.
Yeah.
We have one rule, and it's not to hurt the good people.
Aww.
Hello.
Hello.
I am Captain Goldeye. Who all are you?
My name's Gildath. I almost said my
Well,
name, Jeff.
I would shake your hand, but it would hurt.
That's fair. These are my friends. And I point to them as I say their names. Kai and Willow and Enos. And
Hello.
back there is Bivrel.
This is not my forte, dealing with the undead. It is my forte. I'm just not used to them really talking back. Mine usually don't have tongues or organs. So it is nice to meet you, Captain Goldeye. Where's your treasure?
That's why we're here. That is
Yeah.
why we're here.
To steal from the dead.
Well,
We
not entirely. We're also kind of trying to figure out why there's an iceberg in the middle of the ocean.
yeah.
Also,
Also,
I'm-
we didn't know you were here. We thought it was a myth, a tale, a legend.
Do none of you learn about the 10 best pirate crews in the ocean?
No.
We're not pirates
What does this
regularly.
plane come to? But are there still pirates at least?
Yes? Yes. Yes.
Pirate
know
culture is
several.
strong.
Pirate representation.
I'm just
Very
thinking about
fair.
how funny and how odd it must look because my ghost as my rage is they were around until now. So it's like we got different ghosts. What was that?
What was that audio? Someone's on TikTok. That was so strange.
You're just hearing
But-
shit now.
Yes, if you all are good people, then you just got extremely lucky by me being the one you've met.
Are there others in the iceberg?
There should be 9 other captains around. Most of them are much more ruthless.
Could you help us, like, talk to them?
Only the ones that are around us now. We can't get far away from our ships. We are fairly landlocked, sadly, in a weird way of saying it.
I see. As Ian, like, are we actually like, okay, we know about the treasure, but is that really like we're just trying to get in here to get this treasure? Are we in here trying to get like the gem, the ice gem that we saw, that raft?
I feel like they were both overlapped, to be completely honest with you.
Okay, so we're derailing to steal treasure. We're to grave rot, basically.
But we
No,
did.
I mean,
but like,
yeah,
we knew there were
here.
10 ships here. We knew about the 10 ships.
Okay, we didn't know that this place was still inhabited by
Yeah.
technicality,
Okay.
quote unquote, by undead technicality.
Maybe they want, you know. You know what? I'm gonna go to the captain. I'm like,
They not
"Dude,
using it."
how long have you guys been? You said 300 years, correct? What happened?
I think roughly 300 years, yes.
What happened? Did you all die simultaneously? Was it like a big pirate war or something?
Well, with a natural 20, I know exactly what happened to me. So... Sorry, there seems to be turbulence
That's my
on the iceberg
dog.
right now.
I have a dog.
Turbulent.
Pepper's like going ham on her toy, and I'm just like,
It's Ember. Just in the
It's like,
background.
oh my god. Please.
Oh my
he's,
god.
he found a bone and is chewing on it.
Yeah, one of the bodies is just.
So, well, there are no bodies. You have not seen a body. You've only seen these ghosts.
Okay.
Rotted Don Wendell had called all of us to have a meeting.
Okay.
And when we all got the chance to meet up, I was in the middle of other stuff, but that's neither here nor there at this point in time. We all met up, and it was insane happenstance that at that same time a white meteor came out of the sky, and then presumably we all died. And then we've just been here, doing nothing, for 300 years. You are the first people we have ever seen of flesh.
Ooh. Do you guys want to, I don't know, get out, pass, rest? What happens when you
Raid?
die?
I don't know what you. Yeah.
Excuse me? What did you say?
Well,
Freed.
yes, what did you say? Freed. Okay.
Oh, I heard something completely different.
Y'all,
Yes.
y'all are wild.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way that's what you said, but at the same time, it was the only thing I heard.
Freaked.
Yeah.
Do you want to read?
Are you offering? No.
Well, we've been here for 300 years. What's 300 more at this point? Some of us have gone insane. Some of us were already insane in the first place. I'd like to see how my island is doing personally, because it's been quite some time, and I wonder how they've adapted to life without proper captaining.
What was your
You
island?
Sorry. I am the captain of the Flankwater's Depth.
Is that your ship?
That is my ship, yes, which is just down the hallway.
But what's your island?
But-
What's your island's name?
What's the ship called again? Flank Pirates Depth? Depth?
Flankwater.
Like water.
Flankwater's Depth.
The island never had a name
Oh.
from when I was there. It was meant to be secret, as secret as it could be,
Do you
but
know more or less where it is? Maybe we can check on it. I'm assuming you're stuck in the iceberg, is that correct?
it seems to be. We can only get about 100 to 200 feet away from our ships before we start getting pulled back.
What happens if you possess someone and try to leave?
Again, it's the first time we've seen flesh and bone.
Cool.
So, if you're offering, it's not comfortable, probably.
I'll think about it.
Do you know how we might be able to free you?
There's some kind of magical source that caused the iceberg in the first place. I would assume if we destroy the iceberg, we might be freed. Granted,
Would-
that is a huge moral quandary for those that are on the good spectrum.
Oh,
If you somehow free us that way, you also have to realize there was 9 other ships that had captains that were not as nice as I am.
yeah, but, freeing you doesn't mean letting you out into the world, right? It means, you go where
Who's to know?
your respective...
Plane? Wherever you go next, I guess. I don't know. What spirits
Because it
do.
doesn't feel like we're in limbo.
Oh.
Oh.
If you're...
Is that a religion? Oh my bad.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, Todd does not understand how spirits work. So I guess I'll ask Ivrel.
So when people die, spirits and all of that,
if they're not in limbo,
Yes.
where would they be? And if they say they're not in limbo, what do you think would happen to them if we freed them?
So, my understanding of people that go and pass on, they either go to the celestial realm to become a pseudo-angel, they go to the 9 hells if they were bad people and get abused by the demons and devils down there. But then there's those that are just fairly neutral, neither good nor bad, have done bad things, have done good things. And I can't think of the actual plane off the top of my own head. It's the issue right now. But if they're saying that they're not in a place between realms, some magic is keeping them here and unable to leave. If that magic were to end, what is my assumption that will happen?
The dice speak for me.
As Bivrel walks over to one of the ghosts that was stabbed and shot with fire, touches them, and it's interesting because it is like a physical presence to some degree. You can see the ghost moving with the finger. I would probably have to guess they would go back into their bodies.
Oh, so they're alive. They're very much not dead. Technically,
Or-
technicality.
There are some cases of being cryo-frozen. This is a giant iceberg that snap-froze, as the story goes.
So it's like a projection, not a ghost.
A projection of some kind, I would guess, yes.
Interesting.
Kai, give me a perception check.
Okay. Come on, Kai.
Anyone can give me a perception check. Kai just has the best chances here.
I
Come
want to
on.
as well.
And I told
Sure,
you,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
natural 20 plus 8.
Damn.
Okay.
7.
I got a 12.
Perfect. I'm glad. I knew there was a reason that I had Kai.
I never rolled natural 20s in combat, so here's my moment.
Yeah. Looking around, once you kind of get behind where this ghost is, you can see a thread going in a direction.
Okay.
And in very similar ways to astral projection, it seems to be similar to that, where there's a thread tied to the body, where if the thread gets cut, they are dead.
Okay. I kind of go closer to the thread and I relay this information to everyone. That, Bivrel, that makes sense. And I kind of just eye this thread. Yeah, they're very much alive, or not dead, I guess is the best way to put it, seeing that this is their lifeline, figuratively, and honestly, right here. So, yeah, that checks out.
So, you're saying that there's a chance for us to live again,
There is,
not to be stuck in this frozen jail.
yes.
Essentially, yeah.
Big words, I forget. How many, of you were good? How many of you were bad out of the 10 crews that were frozen?
8 of us were not great
Okay.
by any means. If on paper, or parchment, I would be considered a bad person, but between you and me, since I have nothing to lose at this point, I was a liar to the other pirate captains my entire existence. I still killed many people, do not get me wrong.
Oh, we have to.
Did they deserve it?
Yes, they were slave trade.
Agreed.
The island, my island, that none of the other pirate crews knew about, is where I rescued and brought all the slaves after I had trained them to be able to protect themselves.
Noble.
Huh.
Yes. I only think bad people deserve it.
Enos. It's just the whole time in the background, just.
Yeah. During this conversation as well,
It's very cold
looking
in here.
into the ice walls surrounding you, you just see probably 20 or so pirates just standing there watching. Just watching this encounter go down.
Captain Goldeneye. Goldeye.
Yes.
Not anyways. Do you know what is in this iceberg with us that made these tunnels?
Yes, because originally where my ship was enveloped, I guess would be the correct word for it. It was solid ice. It used to be a full dragon, I think.
What is it now?
I haven't seen it recently, but it got a lot quieter the last 150, 200 years.
So it used to be a full dragon. So we are dealing potentially with the dragon.
Well, I could have told you that, but I was just leaving it as a present for you, Giltesh. I wanted you to be able to see your family.
How do you... Excuse me?
When I had cast legend lore to learn about this location, I learned a lot. I didn't share most of the information. Why would I?
So... You did a legend lore on the iceberg. And it gave you
The Frozen Spire.
Oh. Let me just write that down real quick. And it gave you information about my family?
Well, it gave me information about a dragon that had lived here. You're dragonborn.
Okay.
I figured you'd enjoy interacting with something that is very similar to yourself.
Close.
I was leaving it as a surprise for you.
I appreciate that, but if we die, then we can't really do much about it. What are the... okay. Do you know the direction of where the gem, this white meteor that came down, do you know where the direction it went?
Yes, it is a little bit deeper into the main iceberg. He looks through the wall that he's right next to. It's this way. As he points to a path on this side.
Oh, hang on, let me get a roll 20 real quick.
Towards the eastern edge of the map. To the left.
Okay. Do you
There's another path over there that heads a little bit farther down, and I think that's where the gem lies.
know how to get to that path?
It's near the entrance I assumed you came through.
Okay, so we need to go back and take that right path.
Yes, if you keep going the way you were headed, you would have found the flank water's depth and more spike traps.
I see. Well, I kind of look at everybody else. If we really want to do this, then we should obviously be prepared, but also, is what we're doing worth it?
I wanna, I'm gonna walk up to the captain. Captain, you've been alive for a lot longer. In a sense.
In a sense, yes, but I don't know what's happening around this place.
Which means you...
By this place, I mean the world.
Which means, I mean, you've had enough time to think about things.
As this is happening, can I walk over to Bivrel and in passing try to say under my breath, just please watch the captain for any hints of lying or deceit, and I'll do the same, just as Enos is doing this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask him, if our situations were reversed, what would you do? Would you leave, or would you free everyone here?
Well, the first issue is you're asking someone who's a savior. In a very rough sense of the term. If I saw you and you were stuck in infinite hell and damnation, whatever you want to call it, I'd be trying to save you. you are good people, as it seems, as you have stopped attacking my crew. And you seem to be enjoying at least talking to me. I would have attempted to save you if I had the power.
Well,
But don't mistake nobility for power. I am one of the weaker captains. Kind of just looked over by most of the other ones. I didn't bring in the most money. May ever asked why.
but you do know everyone, all the captains. With that
I do
information,
know all the captains.
with that information of knowing how bad they are, how bad they can be, would you still do it?
There needed to be a culling for them. Who knows how they would fare this amount of time later. At least two of them wouldn't even be responsive to talking.
Okay.
If you were unlucky enough to have met Rotterdam Wendell, then you would have been played a fool.
Insight check.
Sure.
Fuck. 9.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Alright, I think we have our answer, guys. So, do we want to rest up? I know you got hurt pretty badly there, Giltish.
Yes, if you do need healing, I can give you some.
I would be okay with that.
Without?
No, with, please.
Let's see, what spell slots do I want to waste here?
Do we want to just take a short rest, Sid, or what do you want
Yeah,
to do?
wait, who was saying that?
By Vrel. was
Okay,
still
no,
made heal
I
you.
thought Gold-Eye. We can just like do like a little like slow it down for a little bit, like 30 minutes, and while we talk this over and figure out what we want to do and take a short rest, and then after that we can go.
The safest place I could recommend for you at the moment would be my ship. It's the one place that the dragon has actually broken into. From my understanding, most of the other ships haven't been touched.
So why is that the safest? It's the one ship.
Because it's
that's
the
been
only one that's
attacked.
open.
So it wouldn't come back, is what you're saying?
Well, I haven't seen this dragon creature for many years at this point.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, wait.
Yeah,
we'll
let's. Yeah,
take
let's
it
take
just
a rest.
literally.
Because there are two other ships nearby.
We'll just rest at yours,
Yeah.
please.
My only word of warning for that then is do not spook the slaves that are on there.
We will be there for no more than half an hour.
Very good then. And he just starts floating through the walls and leads you south.
Goodbye.
If you will follow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, of course.
I'll just grab everyone.
Oh.
And here's the fun part about this map, right? Bam!
Oh.
And as it says in that beautiful red text, it is a pirate ship, not a dragon skeleton.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to rewatch this episode and actually see the map.
I'm so glad this is a pirate ship.
I'll send a
Definitely
picture of
not
it to you now.
skeleton.
No, please do.
I just
Yeah, but once you get closer, like looking at the walls, you can see the 20 or so pirates just following through the walls.
Awesome.
trying to tell me you don't need the dragon. Man, I know this.
Shut the fuck up.
But yes, here's the Flankwater's depth. It looks like a fairly basic ship. It was probably a cargo ship at some point. Maybe a little bit smaller. It only has 2 masts. There's no noticeable flag that you can see. It just seems to be a ship that would have been carrying a bunch of stuff. and there's a large like hole in the side of it that leads inside that has been dug out to some degree. And looking into the ice from there, you can see 10 to 15 similar ghost figures that are kind of shaking in their presence as they're staring at you. Kai and Enos, you have seen creatures like this before.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen banshees before.
Mm.
So it's a lot scarier seeing 15 of them in one spot. But yes, as I said, if you don't spook them, you should be okay. I will watch over and make sure that none of the other nearby crews get access to you. Isn't that right, my crew? You see a bunch of the ghosts in the walls just go... just drop their heads and start disappearing into the walls.
Before they disappear, I want to find the one that like I slashed. That was like, do I know like that one?
Mm-hmm. You can see one that has this large line going through them that is attempting to heal over.
Sorry about that. You said you know me, or you know I have my sibling. What was that about?
Well, you're made of like a bunch of stone and stuff, and so is one of the other captains, Toric.
No, I mean...
So, not the same, but similar.
Is it safe to assume he means genasi or elemental? I don't know what role that would be to like make that assumption. Or that's up to...
That's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, like, you kind of have similar veins, I guess, to what he has, but yours seem to be moving. His are pretty stagnant. Or, these guys are fucking idiots. Why do I keep using big, fancy words? They don't move around that much.
Alright. Well, I don't have any siblings, but I'll keep a lookout. But, yeah. Sorry for slashing you. You startled me and hurt my friend, so...
Yeah, you know... Thought we were gonna finally get some action after being bored for a while, and... Daddy said no.
Why you gotta talk like that, man? I'm over there, like, sketching in my book and she overhears this conversation. Just go.
Did you just call your captain Daddy?
Well, you know... It's not in the endearing way.
Is that kind of dynamic between you two? Or?
No. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I don't know my dad.
A little Freudian slip.
And he just like goes.
Alright, bye!
Question for Enos during the long rest.
Mm-hmm.
When you came back up.
Oh, never.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I meant. But when you were like after your conversation with Kai on the ship about the letter, would you have like tried to steal yourself, or have you been like kind of wearing it on your face a little bit that you're angry?
I feel like God, Enos is not great with his emotions. In other words, he doesn't know how to hide it well. I feel like
so probably just a little bit of like clenching the jaw a little bit, or just like fidgeting with your hands and such.
Especially when I raged earlier, it probably seemed slightly less controlled than normal. Whereas my rage is a controlled, fierce anger. When I raged last time, it's more of it was more of an outburst.
I'm just gonna, during the short rest, I'm gonna casually kind of sit next to Kai and like whisper over. Is Enos doing okay?
Kai... Kai doesn't know Willow that well. No. But... he'll be fine.
He just seems like... I know with the whole... missing whatever she was to him thing, he seemed kind of distant and sad, but he seems dangerous now.
You've only been. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine. I've seen him fight a few times at this point, and I've never seen him fight like that before.
I'm sorry that you ended up being with us. We are dangerous. Our group is Enos is Giltesh. I don't know, but I think Enos has stuff he needs to get over. I don't know what those things are, but I know that they're things nonetheless. Emotional ties that he either needs to come to terms with or sever, and I don't think it's the latter.
Also, I noticed, I don't know if it was this morning or the morning before, that we came down and Kai looked bigger, but I noticed you've changed too. I don't know much about whatever your race is, but I was curious as to what changed and why.
I look at the staff, and I kind of look at Ember in my hands, or like in my lap, I guess. What changed is my outlook. Is the best and easiest way to describe it. When I used to be upset or afraid or uncomfortable, I'd go into this cocoon. And I don't know if that has to do with it, but I feel like I'm changing day after day, and I used to be really afraid of it. But now I'm coming to terms with whatever it is. But my situation is something that's down the line, and I'll explain it more when I understand more, but it's a bit complicated. A bit. But I do appreciate you looking at and checking up. I do.
Yeah. Also, I eventually need to find a way to get home. And I don't know how to do that. And I feel like you, or maybe Bivrel, might be the best options for figuring that out. But I also am not going to go home until I know that you all are safe too. And I'll stay as long as you need me.
Ember has been, I kind of look down at Ember. Ember has been teaching me this spell. I haven't wrapped my head around it yet, but I feel like in some time, not now, but in the future, I'll definitely be in reach to send you home. Just can't do it right now.
That's okay. I wouldn't want to leave right now anyway. I think Mikiel is having fun being around other kids. And I missed my adventuring days. So it's a little nice.
As you're kind of talking to Kai, he's giving you undivided attention, but somewhere in the lull of the conversation, he's kind of just looking around, trying to get a beat on everyone. Where's Giltesh? Giltesh, where are you? Giltesh, what's going on?
I would be sitting somewhere on the boat, and I am intensely writing in a notebook, similar to how I was writing the one 2 mornings ago at breakfast. I don't. The timeline's a little weird. I don't remember if it was this morning or yesterday morning, but I'm just going to town on a notebook.
Willow, if you please excuse me, I have to check up on something.
No worries. Thanks for talking with me, Kai.
No, for sure. And Kai kind of moves over. Are you facing away from Kai?
Currently
how
or
you're-
Giltesh? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Iltesh.
I don't know where you're coming from.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm guessing the conversation with Willow was somewhere else, and I don't know if you were watching or you were in your own.
I mean,
Like,
I was probably like, I was like looking around outside of the boat, so I probably would see you cut like, maybe like face to face, I guess.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Then Kyle will just approach you.
Hi, Giltesh. I haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't seen you in a good minute, actually. In a while. It seems like you've been, I don't know, isolating yourself. Are you okay?
I'm good. I've just been doing a lot of thinking, and I think what kind of set me over the edge, I say edge, would be seeing Clip Clop Chip Chop, I believe was their name. I know it's CK, and it was really long and drawn out, but I had, when I saw them, I had some memories come back. I would assume adoptive family, and I don't know much about them because I was so young, but I just see visions of two Kinku like taking care of me. But that's it. I don't know names. I don't know who they are, where they were, but it's just like a brief glimpse into my past, and I see them. And
Is that why you've been alone a lot recently?
before then, it was also just like having those
No, continue.
The voice that I had, that weird dream. She called me Gil. I've just been in a very weird.
Do you know her? Is this someone...
I don't know who that was. It's just like the quick little.
Does this have to do with the shadow plane, wherever you're from?
Even I'm pretty sure I'm not from there.
Not from, but traveled, experienced? I don't
even think she told me that. She just let's see. I wrote down a little bit. Yeah, she called me Gil. Yeah, she didn't. I didn't get much. She just said that my professor was fine. I believe it was her that had a brother in Coalfield. And at the end of the dream, she gave me a hug and she was sad. I didn't get much else information. So I would assume she's from the Shadowfell. It's where my professor was.
Are your eyes... Well, I guess as Brian, I'm asking, are your eyes still blue? Or are they...
I haven't had them up in days.
Okay. Alright.
So it's just two holes.
Okay. Alright. Well, I would appreciate seeing you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's
No.
just been...
It's you obviously have something you're dealing with, and I respect your privacy when I can't read your lips. But I think that I just want to make sure that you're okay. We all do.
I know. And I am.
I'm inciting that. Are we okay? Continue.
Okay. That's seeing CK. It's just I thought I knew, well, as much as I could know. I thought like I knew who I was. Being at the college and studying and learning, but now that that's kind of gone, and what I thought I wasn't even true, it's weird. I'm myself, but I'm not.
I understand that. I got a 14 on that insight. Rolled so low.
Just end conversation.
Just Kai just analyzing you. I'm not getting anything from you.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything. It seems to be sincere. I don't know why it's not my calling. I guess, but yeah, I've just been doing what I can, and I guess if you were to like glance down, which I assume you would,
Yeah,
at like the notebook,
full analyze.
yeah, the notebook just has description, at least on the pages that you see, about every little detail and like feeling that Giltesh has at the current moment. So like describing the walls, the ship, any people that he can see, just to the most minuscule of detail. He's writing it down. But that's it.
That would be crazy if I was just like, I produce fire and burn the book. I'm kidding.
You bitch.
I would never. I just thought about it. That'd be crazy. Okay. Well, if you're okay and you're fine, and I just wanted to make sure that I laid eyes on you to make sure you're okay.
I appreciate it, guy.
The short rest goes by, extremely uneventful otherwise.
On.
Okay. I got
So-
sorry,
No,
9
continue.
more healing. I'm gonna roll one more to get full health. Yeah, okay. Back to full.
Yeah, Bivro used a second and a first level on you because they rolled that poorly.
Damn.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted and I was talking to myself. For my own sake, when you roll hit die, it's what you heal is what you roll plus your con modifier, or is it just
Plus
what you
con,
roll?
yeah.
And remind me again, my max is 130?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back at max. I rolled 2 hit die.
I rolled 3.
Because on the first one I rolled like a 2, I was like,
Yeah, but kind of looking around the ship during the hour as well, doesn't really seem to be much of treasure on this ship. And you can kind of glean that was never
Your motive.
Goldeye's their motive, yeah. If anything, what you gauge from the ship is there's a lot more sleeping quarters than anything else. So where are you all going?
Are we going back up towards the direction of the dragon?
Yeah, because they said we had to go back the other way, or else we weren't gonna really find anything.
yeah.
Yes, it is kind of a dead end on this side.
Yeah, so I guess we should head back towards where we heard the scratching earlier.
Stealthily or not stealthily?
Once we get to the
Stealthily.
scratching, right? Once we
Yeah.
get to like where the scratching is, I want to stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
You still want us to roll stealth now?
Well, we have to get through that.
Oh,
I could just fast travel us a little bit forward. Let's just do that. I gotta get rid of the captain. There you go.
Goodbye.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. You make it to the next hallway that Captain Goldeye had pointed you towards.
Oh,
It's right near the entrance. You scroll up and it seems to kind of... You have to take an immediate left to get into this hallway, and then it starts to lean over to the right. And this hallway seems to actually have a little bit of a slope going down.
like steep slope or
It's fairly shallow at the moment. It's not too terrible.
okay?
Plus, with all of these large scratch marks, they do give some handholds and friction.
Okay,
Okay.
and I guess we start stealthing now. I guess so.
I will continue leading the path.
Okay. I just grabbed everyone again. Whoops. There we go. You round the corner and you just see a chasm that just goes straight down in the ice.
Ooh.
How deep is the cap? Not deep. How wide? Like how if we tried to jump it?
It's about a 10-foot jump.
Okay.
A 10-foot jump on a slant.
Okay. So that's like what? I don't know. It's more than 10 foot.
It's not much of a difference. It's more of it's an annoyance if you fall down.
So wait,
Yeah.
it's a down ramp, is what you're saying? And then there's like,
yeah, you're heading down, and then there's a hole basically that takes up the entire course.
and then the other side is still.
It just keeps going
Down.
down. It's just a straight shot.
So we can technically slide down, jump, and keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the chasm is just like you said, just 10 feet down or something, or can
It's 10 feet across. You don't see how far.
I don't see the bottom, even with my 120 feet.
Oh, I guess you can. It's about 40 feet.
Okay.
And it turns into a V, so it gets really cramped quickly.
Ugh, that's not great. Let's try avoiding. It probably won't kill anyone, but let's try avoiding falling in there.
If we want to,
This will be.
oh, sorry. If we want to wait, I could ritual cast a floating disc, and we could kind of use it as like a step across. So it's not a full, like, 10-foot. It's like a 5-foot jump, and then onto the disc, like 1 foot on disc, other foot on the other side.
Does control water do anything to ice?
You'd have to read it again.
I just
All
thought
right.
I don't really remember.
All right, Katara.
I mean, it's just a 10-foot jump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can just I don't need
Okay.
to bust out of 4th level.
Let's go.
I want to.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna try to use some cantrips to help myself.
No.
Yeah.
Enos, acrobatics check. You have a +6.
Yeah. I also have athlete, natural 20, so it doesn't matter.
You smug.
Easily makes it across and slides a couple more feet. Willow, acrobatics check.
I'm gonna try and I'm staying on this set and like just ready to catch someone so they don't slide further down.
That's a 17.
Easy enough. You can just jump across and slide, and it kind of slows down your speed as you're going. Looks like Kai is next.
Yup, I guess I am. If I fall, could I thorn whip the ledge?
Potentially, yeah. You could also hit the ceiling and just pull upwards.
Oh yeah, could I just hit the ceiling and?
Yeah, just Indiana Jones across.
If you thorn whip me, can I push you up or do you drag me down?
He drags.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get something that I can't drag. So.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah, I'm gonna Indiana Jones with the thorn whip and swing across.
Okay, so instead of acrobatics, roll a wisdom check.
So I'm just adding +4 to whatever I roll.
Yep, d20 +4.
Okay, 19 +4.
Landed it perfectly. Kai is across. Giltesh and Bivrel, the last ones remaining.
Okay,
Can I hold the
everybody,
thorn
here
whip
I
just
go.
in case- hold the thorn whip just in case Giltesh fails.
I already have my robes are already shorter than down to my ankle. They're now just below my knee. I kind of pull it up a little bit. Okay, guys, watch me. 8.
Oh, okay.
7
Does he
plus
fall?
1.
Man, even with your giant claws, you jump, but a hand reaches up and grabs your calf as you try and jump across, and you start falling.
Bitch.
Oh, he's falling?
Yeah.
Thorn whip, yeah.
Falling into the hole.
Yeah, I'll thorn whip him.
Okay, roll to attack.
Shield.
Why would you do that? And I'm adding, what, +8?
It's whatever your thing
think.
is, so I think +8.
Yeah. Because I wasn't looking at it. Okay. We're rolling good. 16 +8.
Yeah, it hit.
Perfect. So, Giltesh starts to fall. You just wrap around the main torso and pull out. And you just see the hand still there, and it just flips you the bird and goes back.
Oh my god.
Goes back into the ice, right underneath where Bivrel is.
Oh no. By
Wait,
Rel?
do I grab him or no?
Yeah, you grab him and you
Okay,
pull him.
cool.
And you also deal damage.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, it's better than you falling, I think. Well, let's see this damage first, actually.
A 5th level thorn whip.
It's just 2d6.
as opposed to 46.
Damn. Well, you take 9 points of
Viperal's
damage.
AC is so low.
Oh my
God damn.
god.
You take 9 points of slashing, I think.
Fuck.
Which I'm vulnerable to.
I hope you're ready to catch Vibrel too, because I just
She's
saw.
they're gonna
That's not what I've
Okay.
done yet. Hold on.
Oh no.
That's their armor class. Their health is that number.
Yep.
I didn't set up their character at all.
Oh, excuse me.
And then they just took 14 points of damage
for doing for what?
as they're moving up to the side. You just see a fist come out of the wall. They were expecting it, but it still just clocks them in the face as another ghost hand reaches out and punches.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a fucking heavy hit. Let's see if they can make it across. They're falling.
74 points of damage.
I guess I'll fucking Thord. Can I, if I wild shape, can I grab them?
Potentially, depends on the wild shape, I guess.
Okay. Is Giant Eagle too big for this space?
It would be uncomfortable. You could easily do Giant Eagle, but it would be uncomfortable because you wouldn't be able to fly.
How far down are they?
They're like just starting to fall.
Floating disc. Underneath them.
Looks up with so much spite in their eyes. It's like, why did I agree to this? As the disc flies across.
I'll just walk the distance of the disc follows.
As their jaw is definitely dislocated as that they just took a heavy fucking punch to the face.
Did I see where the fist went?
It just like came out of this wall right across and then sunk right back in.
Ugh.
Looking in at the walls, you are starting to see some of these ghosts appear.
Do they look unfamiliar?
They do not look familiar. They have different clothing on from the ones you have seen before. Everyone, give me perception checks.
We're entering a new domain.
This is a ghost minefield. Is what this place
Yes,
is.
it is.
I rolled an 11.
Nat 20 for a total of 25.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
15 total.
Okay.
I can't see shit. I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Willow, it's really hard to tell how big this person is, but they are made out of pure stone, and they have... Oh, what the fuck's his weapon? Oh, I gotta find the person. Because they have a weapon, right? What's their weapon? Did I not give them a weapon? I don't have a weapon here.
You said this is a ghost
Great.
that's made out of snow, or this is just a stone person?
Yeah. You see, with perspective, they could be anywhere from 5 to 12 feet tall.
Jesus.
As they're wearing these somewhat muted colors, but their head looks basically like a giant cannonball made out of stone, deep gold set eyes, and it looks like they have gold veins going through what you can see.
And they just tried to attack Bivrel, or did attack?
No, you see them, arms crossed in the ice, slowly making their way towards you.
From where in the
As
hallway?
you see, from out in the darkness, not too terribly far away. Why is my ping not working? There we go. Just off to everyone's left side if you're continuing to move down this hallway.
Let's just go.
Can I do an insight check to see if they... Well, I guess, or from like my perception, can I tell if they seem like they're going to be aggressive, or if they're just trying to tell us to move on?
You can give me insight at advantage because of how well you rolled on perception. Because they do have a stone face. They have a very good poker face.
That's a dirty 20.
The idea you get from the way they're standing is they will kill you if they could. And they are making their way towards you menacingly.
Can I have my hex weapon appear? So just like maybe a frosty blue butterfly appears flavor, and my glaive spear weapon kind of just appears in my hands. I'll just look straight at him, kind of like raising my eyebrows. You really want to try this? Can I roll an intimidation check?
Yeah, roll it at disadvantage.
It's okay, I have a +8, so...
Let's go.
That face didn't look like +8.
I rolled a 5, so that's a total of 13.
Damn.
You see his arms unfurl. He like cracks his knuckles and he's starting to run.
Oh shit.
Towards
We're going.
us.
Yes, towards you guys.
Yep.
Is-
Go.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say run.
As we're running, I want to. Oh, I want to make sure I'm the last person. Damn it! I didn't want to use something like this so early. Which way is this man running? Like as I'm taking.
He's
Yeah.
he's off to the right side and he's in a full sprint heading towards you. And there's probably 10 plus ghosts that are starting to reach out of the walls right now towards you all.
Okay, and the gem would be like direction we're supposed to be going is this way.
Yeah, that's the hallway. That's the way you need to be going, is down this hallway.
Okay, as we're moving that way, I'm going to, because I don't want any problems. Yeah, I'm going to.
I can definitely slow them down if you need me to.
I would really appreciate it, and I'm gonna. Oh, I don't have wall of fire anymore. God, fuck.
I
Okay.
can do Toll the Dead.
I can
quite a
do you
few-
one better.
I was like, I
Yeah.
have quite a few things I could do.
Bye, Verly.
As Bivrel just takes their hand, grabs the ice, just rakes across, and uses Channel Divinity to turn undead.
Let's go.
So everything within 30 feet. Wow, that's incredible. The second highest there was a 4 on 4d whatevers. Okay. 8 failures so far. 3 natural 20s on that set. That's wild. One more set. Only the ghost that rolled natural 20s succeeded.
Okay.
And now time for the big man that's very angry. Fails.
Ooh.
Let's leave.
Oh, and we're booking.
You guys continue down this hallway, rounding a couple more corners, where you just hear it's just like echoing throughout the chamber you are now in.
God.
As we change maps, which I believe you guys are going to be in the bottom right corner.
What y'all wanted?
Yeah, I'm just upset at myself
Why aren't you on this
for
map?
not taking the one spell that divides people. Like the one spell that's like, I want to be over here,
Joke's
you
on
stay
me. I
over
didn't put
there.
You guys on this map.
What?
The one time I didn't take Wall of Fire, and I usually always have that spell on me for just being like, hey, stay over there, I'll be here.
Hell.
Didn't take it. You know what I replaced it for? Greater Restoration, because we were dealing with all this cursed stuff, and I was like, what if?
Womp womp.
Yeah, it is a womp.
Now you guys are there.
Oh,
You know, greater restoration is a great thing to have, though.
Yeah, but I need diamond dust, and I have a diamond, so to use it, I'm gonna be like, hey, Enos, crush this for me, please. You know?
Yeah, you just continue running down this hallway. It feels like it's 150, 300 feet long. You can just feel it getting colder and colder, even more than it already was, as you continue down this hallway.
Ooh.
So we can hear the scratching now?
Yeah, you hear something like writhing in a corner, just like smashing stuff.
Cool.
But it just seems to be echoing around, so it's really hard to tell.
Should we stealth from here?
Yes.
Yeah, and do we hear ghosts behind us? Still, or
It does not seem so. You guys moved quite a distance traveling down this hallway.
okay.
Alright.
Are we stealth? Stealth?
Yeah,
check?
stealthing.
Stealthing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stealth roll.
Alright, come on.
I got a nat 20.
All right.
I think
I
that's
got a dirty 20.
Very mid for me. 16.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Bivrel did not get the lowest.
I'm just.
Just breathing super heavy after running that far, being just a wee wizard.
I'm just a wee lad.
Well, you enter into another room where you had those weird mushroomy crystals before that were emitting light. These are much more, like, almost seems fabricated crystals. They are a lot bigger than the ones you had seen before. and you hear something writhing in the other side of this chamber.
Do we have any eyes or no?
You do not see anything at the moment if you don't see it on the screen.
Okay.
Let's get to walking.
Okay. I was gonna...
Right now you have a pretty big open chamber. You have a pathway to your left, in front of you, and to your right.
And the scratching's coming from all directions, right?
It's kind of hard to tell at the moment.
I'm going
yes.
straight down the middle.
We going straight down the middle. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Taking cover, just like...
The trick is with Enos's crazy vision now.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna take a little stop right here behind. I guess it's like a pillar or something.
Yeah, I realize that probably should have been blocked off vision-wise, but it's fine.
Oh,
Actually, no. You get up to where you think would be a pillar, and you can just see it's just been crushed straight through.
oh shit.
Oh.
Something big has gone straight through that
that's great.
at some point.
Okay, let's go.
And then
Come on, y'all.
it goes up a little bit, and you can see there's almost like an indent that would have had some kind of river, potentially, but it seems like it would have dried up.
Eh.
Just grabbing everyone and just shoving them along.
Yeah.
Where you now open into another fairly wide room that yet again has a left path, a forward path, and a right path. And on this forward path, you can see a very large creature moving around. It seems to be pacing.
Oh.
And the forward one?
Yeah, on the one that goes towards the northeast, west. Damn it. I don't know my direction still.
Never eats so
Here.
well.
Yeah. Enos would be the only one I think that can see it.
Jeez.
What do I
It's.
see?
I think I'm able to see a kind of a corner of it from where I'm at.
I could actually see a
Yeah.
lot of the map.
Yeah, it's very bright
Okay.
in this area.
As long as that's...
But what a lot of you see is a quadrupedal creature where there's some flesh, lots of bone, and these two giant skeletal wings behind it. And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode.
Oh shit.
I called
Fuck.
it.
Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you in 2 weeks as you go up against the Guardian of the White Gem.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Goodbye.